Hey everybody, been a long time since I've been on here. I had a little run-in with a ladder while I was cleaning something on the side of the house, and I didn't, the ladder won. Anyway, so I've been kind of laid up for a while, but I'm back in the studio, and it's a never-ending quest to fix all the little flaws in what I make, and this happens to be bird feeders. And some of the bird feeders I was making, I don't know if this will show up, but because you can't compress this clay at the bottom and you've got this vessel attached, it tends to sometimes finds a weak point and cracks, puts a spiral crack on the bottom of them. Doesn't really hurt them, if you're going to use them yourself, but if you're going to market these, you can't market something like that. So anyway, I've come up with a new design, and I'm in the process of finishing a few of them, so thought I'd bring you guys along with it. So anyway, here's a process. I've already trimmed this a little bit, but I'll get you through what I'm doing here, get this a little closer to what I'm doing. But I use this a lot. This is you get the ones from the ceramic stores, and wasn't big enough. So this is, I can find a measuring stick here. This is a 1-inch copper fitting. It's got a 1 inch on one side, and it's like inside is 7/8. On this one, the inside is 1 1/8 inches. Yeah. I don't have the sticker anymore. I'd tell you exactly what I bought. Anyway, I sharpened the inside of this with a Dremel, so you get a real, this edge is pretty sharp. Anyway, it just gives you a bigger hole when you cut it out. So, I cut 4 holes in these. I've already trimmed this, and you can see the bottom of this is out of it. This is the bottom. You're looking at the bottom. So I just shove these, kind of twist and work my way through here without deforming the bottom as much as I can. Try and get them evenly spaced all the way around. Boy, that's tough. Anyway, these got dried out a little bit overnight, so they're a little tougher than I normally let them get. I just smooth these out a little bit just for aesthetics more than anything. Wipe off all the little burrs and stuff. All right, so that's where the seed comes through. Next, I have to trim the base, and this is the base, and I'm not going to, see that sits on there like that. I'm not going to attach these two when I bisque fire them. I think part of the issue is that this plate's trying to shrink. As the vessel shrinks, and it just doesn't have any room to go anywhere for all that clay to go. This is a horizontal surface, this is a vertical surface. The two are working against one another. So I'm just going to set this on here, and then when I get to the glaze firing, I'm going to glaze everything. And the glaze will adhere the two pieces together. So anyway, so that's that. So trimming these is pretty quick, although that one's very dry. So we'll get this trimmed and the holes drilled in it. I put 2 holes in there in the bottom here. I don't trim these very much, just kind of take some of the excess clay off. But I don't do a big fancy bottom on them. Whoa! Lost a little cleat. That's pretty much it for trimming, just to get them smooth on the bottom, to take off any rough spots. There we go. And good time to put your maker's mark or your signature on here. So that's it for the base. Need a drain hole because water, collects in here and rots your bird seed. This is the next process. Since there's I put this ring in here to give me something to go up against, or for the glaze to fuse to, but I don't want those that ring to cause issues. So I go in here and I mark where the holes are, and I remove the ring right where those holes are. And what I found out is you better give yourself something as a registration so you can put it back on the same spot each time. So you have to use a fairing tool here and just carve out nobody's ever going to see this thing except maybe the birds. That'll let that drain inside there. Any moisture gets inside, which normally it doesn't because I put 2 holes here in the bottom. I just put 2 holes here in the bottom to allow wire to go in there for hanging the feeder. And I also put a couple of drain holes at the lowest point of the dish here. Everything on these worked fine, except that I wasn't happy with the fact that I was losing 1 in 5 of, there's a lot of pieces to these. So the fact, there's my little registration mark, and here it is on here. So that goes on there like that. And then we'll trim a lid, and I'll just show you a finished product here, so maybe you can forego me trimming a lid for this one time. Get all these pieces out of the way. Okay, so I made these yesterday. Yep, that's my registration mark. All right, so got a little top notch on top here. Got a hole down through there. The wire goes down through here, through those, and I put a cable clamp on it. So anyway, that is the finished bird feeder. I can't get this any lower without taking it off of the thing, but here, I'll just take this loose. Anyway, that is what the finished bird feeder looks like. Should work a lot better this way. Sorry, I'm shaking a little bit today. Part of the process of getting old, I guess. Anyway, so if you enjoyed the video, I know it's short and sweet, but sometimes these are better. That's the new process for the bird feeders. I'll post pictures when they're done glazing, getting them glazed, and so you can see what they look like finished. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. Love thumbs up. So anyway, I'll try and post some more videos. I've been kind of reluctant to get on here because got pretty banged up. So anyway, have a good week. I'll be back on here later.